Have you ever had family members lie on you or family members lie in general to protect somebody else that's not you? Like you wasn't there for the story that they're telling. They would take one story and change it into something else. If this has happened, stay tuned to this video. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Have you ever had that family member tell a story or do playback because they did you wrong? So they fix up the story to work for the people that they're telling? Man, that's one of the most agitating things of all time, because I'm like, who are you fooling? I was there. I felt what you did. Do not change the story to make yourself look better to everybody else. And that will happen. And it happens so many times. Like I can tell you about even my father. I have a brother that's about 8 years behind, and my dad did not claim him because it would have showed that he cheated on his wife in a marriage. So the fact that he didn't claim him, I remember when my brother got older and he acted as if he was always there. And I was like, now come on, Dad. Now you're going a little bit far now. Like you did take over at a certain point, but don't act like you was always there. And then try and create stories to be like, yeah, because I remember this. And then I'm like, no, that's not true. Also, I remember a time when my grandma, said a story about some of the things she got us for Christmas. And I was like, you didn't get none of those things. But she telling the story to people and was like, yeah, I remember when I got Cyrus this and I got him this and it's like, Cyrus wasn't there for that. So have you ever had that happen too? Where somebody tell a story and they be like, well, I remember when I did this for this person or did this. And you like, that never happened. Well, this is what I can say. Depending upon who the person is and where they are at in their age, you can let them have it. Like if it doesn't really affect you, if it really doesn't hurt you to a degree, let them have it. That's all they got. Like when they getting older and they get to a point that I just got to make up some stuff, at some points, just let them have it. I let my grandma have it. Like, I remember getting them this stuff for Christmas. I'm like, in my head, no, you did not. But at this point, it causes no harm allowing you to say it. Just let them have it. Because it's actually going to cause more issues fighting an issue like that. If I approach my grandma and say, well, you never bought that, you never did this, you never did that, where are we going with this? So if we're not going nowhere with the conversation, then it really doesn't matter. So I want you to look at it like that when you're dealing with your family. If somebody is lying or creating stuff or making stuff up or changing the story to fit them or whatever, you start looking at it and be like, how effective or how hurtful is it? Now, if it's harmful, that deal with it a little bit different. But if it's something that's small and it doesn't really matter, allow them to have it. If it is harmful, address the situation accordingly. Whether you need to talk to them one-on-one, whether you need to address it as they are addressing it, or sometimes you need them to apologize in the same way that they destroyed your reputation, all that, then you address it that way. But when it's microscopic, it's something small, honestly, it's not even worth the energy. Just allow your grandma to have it, or your dad to have it, or your uncle to have it, or whoever. If it's a cousin or something your age, then you address it accordingly. If it's a brother or sister your age, you address it accordingly. But I'm more or less talking about some of the things that's really not that big of a deal. Just allow them to have it, because addressing all those small things is going to pull more energy out of you than what's necessary. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you devoting time from your life to watch my video, so I'm truly appreciative of it. Thank you for everything.